Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world listening to this. I am going to break down this baby weight myth to you. The impossible lasts to 10, 15 pounds. I've heard this over the past 15 years of training women when they call it's I can't lose this last to 10, 15 pounds. I've been holding on to it, it just won't go away. I've heard it all. There's nothing that you can tell me as a woman that I haven't heard already over the past 15 years of training women. This right here is Jessica on the left. She was 34 and a half weeks pregnant. She went all the way until she was, I believe, a week before she was due. She stopped training, but this was her. You see her little baby in there, but that was her. She trained before, and then she trained during, and then she started training after. She is already training. Today is August 22nd, and she is already training, and the baby is um 1 month old. I don't even think the baby's 1 month old yet. On my right, this is Liz. I trained Liz through two pregnancies. Liz trained before, during, and after, all the way up until she was due. If they can do it, you can do it. Both of them were back down to their pre-pregnancy weight before they came back. What? Let me correct that. When they came back, they was already at their pre-pregnancy weight. They lost a little bit more weight when they came back, and then they gained all their muscle back as soon as they started training. This is my wife. She trained through both pregnancies. This is our first boy she trained with. This is the day she was due, I believe, and that's why we put that on the thing. You know, get out of here. We're trying to get him out of there. But she trained all through her pregnancy, and this was with the baby girl. She trained all through her pregnancy. If you see right there, pound hashtag, that was the day she was due. Both of them were a couple days late, but she was in here the day she was due, and she's currently back working out, or has been back working out. Our baby girl's 9 months old now, but she was back 4 to 6 weeks later, training. So when I tell you it's a myth, there's many more. These are just the videos that I had found. So the last 10 pounds takes the longest to shed, right? At least that's what you believe, or that's what you're seeing, and this may be going on with you right now. But the not so surprising reason is busyness and fatigue make it hard to find time to exercise, right? Which is why you need a more rapid fat loss program. Am I correct? A more rapid fat loss program that works. That's what you need. And that's what I am going to give you. 61% of moms said they expected to be back down to their pre-pregnancy weight by their first baby's birthday. 75% of moms with 1 to 2 year olds are still carrying around at least 10 to 15 pounds. And I'm being generous with that. I know you feel like this post-baby bulge is frustratingly hard to lose. I promise you it's not, but we're going to change that misconception today. For most people, the weight doesn't just melt off. You have to work for it. Even the celebrities who lose the weight within 3 months have to work out regularly, usually for hours, not minutes, which means getting outside help with the baby and crazy diets to do it. It's hard for pretty much everyone. Even if you're not pregnant, even if you're not a woman and you haven't had babies, it's hard for everyone. New moms who struggle with their weight, including those whom it's been a lifelong issue, manage to get not just thinner in post-baby era, but healthier than they've ever been doing this program right here that you're about to do. Whatever the state of your body is in today, you've got plenty of company. I promise you, you've got plenty of company, and I've seen it over the past 15 years. You assume that losing your baby fat would be much easier to lose than it really is, right? You thought you'd be back down to your old shape within days, right? You even brought your old clothes to wear home from the hospital. Then had to ask your husband, boyfriend to bring your maternity clothes from home. Correct? Maybe not all of you, but I know this is true. You weigh the same or less after your pregnancy, but your clothes will fit differently, or your clothes fit differently, right? You weigh less now, but wear a larger size, right? I bet you're surprised by the way your pregnancy has reconfigured your body. But don't be, because you're not alone. And I promise you, you're not alone. 80% of women stomachs still haven't returned to normal. The women I train, their stomachs have returned to normal and have gained maybe more muscle than they had before. It's been 1, 2, 3 years and your belly still hasn't returned to normal, right? Your breasts are different now. You have hips wider hips. You have the post baby tummy, the mommy fluff. You have that tire around your midsection. Your stomach feels soft and mushy. Skin feels stretchy, right? I've heard it all. And I've heard it called so many things over the past 15 years. There's nothing that you can tell me that I haven't heard. But the good news is you can regain your old muscle tone and even develop new muscle you never had before, no matter how old you are. And it doesn't take the time you'd expect for your stomach to look recognizable and toned again. I promise you that. With a 30-minute exercise program, with this 30-minute exercise program, adapting a clear and easy healthy eating habits, it's a simple process. You've been told it's tougher to lose pounds of fat if you've gained more than the recommended amount, right? Well, that's a lie. It's no different than any other extra pounds of fat that you've gained. I guarantee you were told to eat whatever you want when you was pregnant. And that's a big mistake. Do you want to gain 50, 40, 60, 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds? Or did you gain that much weight when you was pregnant? The women I've trained during pregnancy gain 20 to 25 pounds at most, and they feel great throughout their pregnancy. Return to pre-pregnancy weight within 60 days or less. And I know the extra weight is a big challenge for you, and you've got lots of company there. More than 50% of women still carry around that 10 to 15 extra pounds 2 to 3 years later and have tried everything to get rid of it. Sadly, now believing they never will lose it. Is that you? So listen, there's no point in beating yourself up about how much weight you gained when you were pregnant or this baby weight you can't get rid of. Instead, let's start focusing on getting healthier and stronger mentally, physically, and emotionally, and move forward to the new beautiful you. This mommy metabolism myth is bullshit. That losing weight after a baby is harder. Don't believe that bullshit. It's not your metabolism that slowed down in the postpartum months. It's you that slowed down. It's you. When was the last time you had 30 minutes to work out? Getting in the way of your good intentions and healthy habits are the stress and fatigue that comes with caring for your baby, and that triggers repeated trips to the cookie jar, snacks, and margaritas, right? So correct me if I'm wrong. You feel like your body has a new set point. Before, you never had to watch your weight because you were always the same, no matter what. Well, that hasn't changed, except you're 10, 15, 20 pounds heavier. 85% of moms who are overweight 1 to 2 years later blame pregnancy for their pregnancy weight, or blame pregnancy for their weight problem. Those of you with one or more baby, your body hung on to more fat with each child, correct? You read or have been told moms in their 30s and 40s are less likely to get back to their old genes, right? That's false. If you've got 60 pounds to lose verse 20, that feels impossible, right? It's not, and I promise you it's not. Just know there's no biological reason it's harder to lose weight after your third child than it is after your first. It's all mental. And you need to tune into your body and eat when you're hungry, not diet. I know and I understand all the changes take a major toll on your self-esteem. Unfortunately, your body image has gotten worse since you became a mother, correct? Then you're bombarded with the moms on social media with low-rise jeans, with their perfectly flat tummy in their 40s and 50s who had their twins 9 months ago, right? That's a celebrity mom. And you can guarantee is a tummy tuck, expensive personal trainer, a chef, and professional editing on their pictures. Guaranteed. Read that one again. That's a celebrity mom, and you can guarantee that's a tummy tuck. Expensive personal trainer, a chef, and a professional editing on their pictures. Professional photographer, or we don't even need photographers anymore because we got apps on our phone. But with you regular moms, it seems like it is impossible, huh? The new mom's body image doesn't really get any better unless you get better. The new mom's body image does not really get any better unless you get better. Even the lucky few who lose the baby weight quickly may have a rough time accepting themselves. When you see the pregnancy pooch and it leaves you feeling anything but beautiful. Even that lucky few who lose the baby weight quickly may have a rough time accepting themselves. Some of you are at the lowest weight you've ever been as an adult, yet you are uncomfortable with your body, right? You probably felt self-conscious in the first few weeks after delivery because people would look immediately at your stomach and you felt like you could hear them think, has she lost the baby weight? The truth is, you can get to a weight you feel comfortable with even if you've packed on pounds of fat or are smaller with that squishy, soft, loose skin. And I promise you that. It's simple. It's simple when you have the perfect health and fitness routine to be happy with the way you look. When you have the ingredients to a perfected weight loss recipe, a perfected weight loss recipe duplicating a decade proven process, it's simple. Yes, the ingredients to a perfected weight loss recipe duplicating a decade proven process. It's simple, ladies. And losing fat the healthy way. Gaining muscle and becoming stronger mentally, emotionally, guarantees your chance of keeping it off. If pregnancy didn't inspire you to eat healthier, motherhood should. Please read that again. If pregnancy didn't inspire you to eat healthier, motherhood should. It's time to stop the yo-yo diets and counting calories. Arriving at motherhood should be all the inspiration you need to change how you eat for good. Did you grow up with a mom who was overweight and think, I don't want to be like that? I want to be able to run around with my kids, play with my kids. I know you want to be in better shape after bringing a beautiful baby into the world. So my guarantee to you, if you follow my results program for the next 28 days, you will not only already look better, but feel better, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Or I will refund your $17. I will refund your $17. I'm so sure of it. I'm giving you my cell phone number, my email address, and my address to the gym. So I look forward to hearing about your results. And please don't hesitate to text, email me, call me with any questions. I'll answer whatever you need. I will help you with whatever you need. Thank you again. My name is Vince, the Fat Killer Son of Saris. There is my cell phone, there is my email, and there is my address to the gym. I cannot wait to hear your results, see your pictures. God bless, and have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening.